Hello everybody. Well, I thought I'd show you what came into my little tinkering shop. Let's put it that way. 1972 Triumph, Kawasaki or Suzuki front end handlebars, and shocks, and tires, and rims too. None of the electrics work. I think it does run. I didn't hear it run because the tank, well, it's dry. There's no gas in it. And I thought it was full of gas, but bad gas, but no. So, well, let's turn around on this Saturday evening, and here it is. I've got a 69 myself. Well, it's my son's now. But this, some connections here, which will go here. He wasn't quite sure if these were stock. Well, they're not stock, but say aftermarket or at least Triumph cocktail shakers exhaust. But they do come together there. So this was probably one piece. Then you got a header. It is, well, let's see. Let's see if I can turn the light on here. That's probably for the camera. Nope, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you can turn the camera on. I mean the light on. But anyway, that looks pretty stock. The welds there. So I told him, I said, well, I think these are aftermarket or at least made for, not the Suzuki, made for Triumph. So, yeah, I don't know if you can turn the light on here, but, oh, here it is. Hey, look at that. I'm being a real videography these days. I'm glad I can do at least this much. But the fella, maybe that was welded on there after the fact. I'll let you guys think about it. And then it goes straight across. And like they normally do there, normally I think there's usually an H pipe that connects the two. Not in this case. So, and it's been so long, I forgot how mine had those fins here. And I've got a couple sets upstairs. Now, let's see, you got the AMO 930 here. It's been shined up a little bit, kind of nice. Let's see, TR6, so I guess there's a 120 that's a 650, there's the 140, a 750, and this is TR6, so maybe 652 also. I don't remember, but when you kickstart it, you actually have to pull the clutch in. Otherwise, it just freewheels. And this, I'll have to check. There's a lot of things I need to reimagine myself, considering I haven't tinkered with the Triumph in 40 years. If this is the crankcase breather, I'm not sure. When you kick it over, nothing comes out here, but you do hear air coming out somewhere in here, so I will try and check. He's just happy to get it running solidly. Lights working. It does have a lot of wiring here with stickers on it. Hot. Headlight. Headlight. And I remember these connectors. I thought they were pretty good. I mean, they're not exactly watertight, but it is Lucas, And I don't know. This just has a stick. There's a tag on it with nothing on it. So it does have the escapes me right now. But I think this works in conjunction with the turn signals. So I'll try and get it working. No key. This is how you turn it on and off. Or it was this one, I'm not sure. I don't know, might have been headlight, high and low. Of course, over here, like a metric, you know, I always thought this was a pretty good idea, you know. Uh, all on one stalk. You got the horn, high and low here. The throttle does not move. You just get this action. I'll have to check to see what kind of brakes we've got. Looks like some excitement going there. And we've got a caliper down there. This must, I'm thinking this had a Schrader valve in it or something. So these are from, I think, here and here. So it must fit, or they switched the bearings. Suzuki or Triumph. I'll look for a name. But I don't think there's any oil because it goes a wacka pretty good. So this is run through there. This probably had a speedo, maybe was up here. It says the oil in the frame. A lot of oil. Remember this. I may have had one. Oh, I thought, here we go. Don't know what that is. I'll have to see. I always thought this came off because these were just like they used to have. My 69 has like here, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Well, then they went to a common. I think BSA's had kind of a common opening for your valve adjustment. I'll have to pull on that. I'm not sure. I always thought there's something wiggling right there. Let's see how good the flashlight is. There we go. Let's try this. Whoop! There we go. That's 2X. I don't know what that is. We will find out at some point. Whoops! I don't know what this is. Whoop! That's even further away. I see. No, I just got the phone. It's an S25 FE Fan Edition. So I gotta dig out my manual and things, but it sits here as this. It's a good, nice arrangement. Here's the tank. Your bolt goes down in here. Doesn't look too bad. The standpipe was floating around in the tank, so I think the reserve was on the left and the right was your regular. Doesn't really matter, whichever one you stick the little brass standpipe in. So I just swedged it in there so it doesn't fall out, and at least got this on there and pinched this on there so it's filtered. Here's the other one. That's how they were, that's for sure. I still have my lid that I did all this engraving on the top. It looks pretty good, and you know, I don't think this, maybe it was original, I don't know, and then, or somebody then painted these the same color, I don't know. But we got to get the brakes and turns. Headlight, and don't have a horn, so I ain't gonna worry about that unless he brings me a horn, and but we'll, you know, get things to work. And that's kind of interesting how it kind of comes up there like this. It's mounted here. A lot of brass things with this. Intentional, or I don't know. Or was this original? Maybe there's a Triumph person out there, so I'll put the title of 650 Triumph something. So it might, you know, show up in somebody that knows Triumphs and can remind me, because I don't remember all this brass stuff. I have to find out if this is still British Whitworth or not. I still have my old, it's hanging up. I did have it hanging up there. I'd have to look for it. But yeah, this feeds the top in there, comes off of here. This is I think this is return, and part of it then goes back into here. So I think this is a return. But let's see. Yeah, it's making a woof, woof, woof sound. I think I'll put some stuff down there. But yeah, something about you pull in the clutch and then you do this. See, with the clutch pulled in, which makes sense. It was the other way. I think the fellow was saying, gotta pull in the clutch to kickstart it, but I don't think so. You know? So you pull the clutch in. For a second, it's probably stuck together with the oil, but then it just swings. So yeah, there's no enrichener up here anymore like they used to have with the big. They had that for years on all British bikes, which went down and went into here. That moved your slide up and down, so it like blocks some gas. But this is the 930 common. The Bonneville had two carburetors. This one, like a Tiger style, one carb Y manifold. Got the usual tickler. Somebody put a cover on there. This was something they sold these. I mean, it's like you couldn't find the tickler or something, but it actually gave kind of a cover for it. I don't know why. And then it would squirt out right there. So when you did this, it pre-loads the gas in here, shoots out. So this is a project that was brought, and we'll just see what we can see. Obviously the dual points, they're kind of tricky, but it actually ran, I don't know how well. So that's what's got kind of on the board there, I guess. You guys got any help, can help me out there? You know, you let me know. Hey, that needs cleaning. Well, we'll catch you guys later, and I better turn my flashlight off. Where was that at? Oh, there it is. At least this one I can really even use the flashlight. Well, have a great Sunday. That's tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye for now.